Hello my dears, welcome back to my kitchen, and today we are going to be making flatbread that you can use for your tortilla wrap, shawarma bread and quesadilla wrap. The recipe is straightforward and the ingredients are things that you can easily find around you. Now let's get started. As I said, this recipe is straightforward and the ingredients are very easy to find around. So first thing first, we need some flour, we need some water. The water is warm. We also need some yogurt, some salt for taste, some olive oil, and that's that. Now let's get started. We are going to be measuring 2 cups of all-purpose flour into this clean bowl. So to ensure accuracy in your measurements, make sure that you sprinkle the flour as I am doing, and then use a spatula or a knife to level it so that we get the accurate measurements. We do the same thing for the second cup because we are using 2 cups of all-purpose flour. The next thing we are going to add, it's a pinch of salt to taste, because we do not want our tortilla bread to be tasteless. Next, we are adding 1 tablespoon of yogurt. I'm using sweetened yogurt for this particular recipe. So you add that to the flour and a drizzle of olive oil. A bit. Next is water. We need about 3/4 cups of water, but you can add it gradually so that different flour absorbs water differently. So just make sure that you add it gradually so that your dough doesn't turn out to be too watery or too thick. If it's too thick, you add more water. If it's too watery, then you can add a bit more of the flour to thicken it. So now you can transfer it onto a flat surface so that you can knead it. You can be more comfortable while kneading. Now this is the consistency that we need. Make sure that it's not too sticky and it's not too hard. So now that we have reached the level of consistency that we need, we are taking it back into the bowl and then give it some few minutes to rest, not more than 5 to 7 minutes. The dough has rested for 7 minutes, as I said. So now we are going to divide it into about 8 equal parts, because we are making medium-sized tortillas. But if you're making large size, you can just divide it to the number of tortillas that you want to make. We sprinkle some flour to avoid sticking, and then divide the dough into number of tortillas that we want to make. Okay, so you just mold it to round balls like this. You just mold it to round balls like this and you set aside. Nothing serious, just make a ball, and that's that. Now we're going to use our rolling pin to roll out the dough to the size that we want. Feel free to dust more flour because we don't want it sticky at all. As you are rolling, ensure that you maintain the round shape of the ball. As you are rolling, make sure that you maintain the round shape of the dough. Just try as much as you can. I know it's not easy, but if it's round, it's finer. So you gently lift it up. Be careful so that you don't lose the shape. We are done rolling our dough. Now we're going to heat it up in a pan. As you can see, I'm using a wide pan. So if you have that kind of pan that they make samosa wrap, you can use it. It's going to be easier for you to just flip it, and then it's going to take any size of bread that you want to make. Now you go in gently and spread it. We are doing this on a low heat. Once it's lightly brown and you start to notice some small bubbles on the bread, then it's now time to flip it to the other side. Now we are flipping it over. Ooh, looks so gorgeous. If you have watched this part of the video, I'm sure you are loving it. So give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment. Tell us what you love about this channel and what you want to see more on this channel. Looks so good. It's ready now. We're taking it out and then use a napkin to cover it so that it doesn't get dry. On to the next one. Now at the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can use this tortilla wrap to make quesadilla, which is a very juicy and delicious snack you can easily just put together. I normally do not like my tortilla bread to be hard and dry, so what I do is I use some melted butter to just brush the top of it so that it can remain shiny, soft, and then chewy at the same time. You don't have to do too much. A little goes a long way. Look at the after results of the tortilla bread that we made. It looks really nice and it's so soft. It looks chewy. Like, I can't just wait to make the quesadillas that we are about to make. You can see it's not dry, it's moist. So make sure that as you're doing yours, you cover it with a clean towel, as I did. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to show you one of the best ways I enjoy my tortilla wraps. I'm making quesadilla now, and we are using some chicken thighs. You can use chicken breast or any part of the chicken that you want. So it's been deboned, it's been washed, and now we are going to proceed to season it and spice it up. First thing, we add some chicken seasoning. We have some paprika. It has to be that red. If it's not red, it's not well marinated. Some chili flakes for extra heat and flavor, and garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic or the same garlic powder as I use. Then now some salt. You add some black pepper. Whenever I'm making quesadillas, I love to add sesame oil to my chicken marinade or beef marinade because there is this very nice flavor that it adds. So next thing, I'm adding some hot sauce. to the chicken, and then that's all. So now we mix everything together. Make sure that the seasoning and the spices, all of that gets into the chicken properly. It smells really good. We are going to heat up some cooking oil into a pan. I'm also going to be needing some spring onions and green bell pepper. You can use any color of bell peppers that you want. But for me, I'm using the green pepper. You can decide to mix both colors. And then just cut them into strips. That's all. Now that our chicken is done, you can see it's juicy, it's tender, it's flavorful, it's really delicious. Now we are just going to cut it into smaller pieces, then put it on our tortilla wrap and just go ahead and heat it. Just follow me through the process. Close up. You remember the juice from our chicken, so we have to add it in because I don't want to waste this flavor. Honestly, it's so nice. It's really, really sweet, it's flavorful, and it's just so bold that I can't resist. You add some green bell peppers that we just cut, and then some spring onions. If you don't like onions, feel free to skip that, but for me it's a yes. Now some hot sauce. Depends on how spicy you want your quesadillas to turn out. Mayonnaise is one secret ingredient that I love to add to my quesadilla. A dash of it, not too much, just a little. You can see it's already finished, so that's that. This is already looking delicious, like it smells amazing, you guys. I just cannot wait to dig into it. Now this is how you make your quesadilla. You add the bread to the pan, and then you go in with some generous amount of mozzarella cheese. Next, you go in with the juicy filling, which is just the chicken that we made. Look at what I just left because you talked to me. You add in some parsley and then more of the mozzarella cheese. Depends on how cheesy you want it. The more cheesy it is, the more delicious it tastes. So use another tortilla bread to cover it, and then you flip it. So this is how we flip it, gently, so that it doesn't get scattered all over. And yeah, can you hear that crunch? Now, my dears, look at the final result of our quesadilla. Like, it tastes so good. It looks really juicy. It looks cheesy. It tastes just like it looks. So good. Now, shall we? Bismillah. Mm. Mm. I can't even open my eyes. And just like that, we have come to the end of this video. You guys, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video if you love and you enjoy watching it. And always come back and give us your review anytime you try out our recipes. Thanks for watching. Bye.